A father's grief. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the raid, it would be wise to travel to Momok and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Book Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Can we go the old way? Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. And let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surroundings. If Aaronville would oblige me with a tour? Very well. I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktial. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Ronald? Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. So we're learning about this. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yuktura some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, come here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Foreign mage 20 years ago. Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt. I don't know, I was traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I wager it would be whoever wrote it. He was already extra rack then. Hey, baby girl. It couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Ikbrak roughly 20 years ago. Possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather. I wish to know what brought him here. Grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. The foreign mage did indeed wreck Master Galoff. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Oh, why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of a more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew to Orkobacha, some 5 centuries ago, the Yokoi claimed Yaktoro as their own. Many other architectural remains can be found in the lower forest, the Jatika heartland, and that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Ronald. May I request a moment of your company? Huh? Hold on, we will wait for you. What? Huh? Ah. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the canopy drops. A canopy behind this village. Whee! Oh. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything. But Mistress Kral's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the third promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Waklamont. I think that's her father. Does me well to hear that. That's who this is. This is Waklamont's biological father, I bet. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Experal. So when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of the Sinonet. 3 years old, an ancient, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamok. Once bitter enemies, the Mamoja and the Expo had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Expo. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that academy. I gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn's servant, Gurul Jaja. Though she was born to lead the Expo, fate had a greater plan for Waklamont. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth. But I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Momok, then rancor towards the Exparol still burns. I was cut off guard once. I would not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as a Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tok'Tarol, but a concerned father. Do they really want... Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. You will have to tell her at the end of this story or something. Taking a stand. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. And now, sadly, somebody else. What the? Upon speaking on it, several cutscenes played secret. Oh, okay. I haven't one of them moments, huh? One, two, three. Okay. It's really not that much. That's the problem. You're back. So what did Hannah records on? Huh. It's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the turn on the Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it wore me out. A nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise. You're one of Bakul Jajas. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. Why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Of course.
Muruk!
Thanks.
Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
I have a feeling we're going to be playing as her.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Don't worry, this scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me? I'll kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people!
In this battle, you will play as Wat Lamont. Though with skillful combat, Lalafell will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these decks do great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. Okay. Okay, so...
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds. My magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens. I'll make you eat them.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be one of them. It's one of them.
No more tricks, Bakul Jaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing that part of the parade, warrior?
Oh. Ah, this is gonna suck. I never like playing with other characters stuff. Yeah, I'm dead.
Miss Middens is no longer amusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up.
How do you like this? Kitty, 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 kitty.
Just cheap tricks and parlor. If I lose, so be it. Just means that. Wow, you gotta love how they change the tactics every 2 seconds.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
It's time to finish them. This is the end for you, kitten.
Man. that it? Sit still.
Not enough. Claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy. His love for our people.
Why won't you die? I'll show you the true power of the Blessed.
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last. That's when there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you.
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
Of course! Now it's uneven! Oh. Might help a little bit.
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us! You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Marok! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win.
Exactly.
I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Yeah.
Wasn't like this before!
Yay! We did it! And all I had to do was just spam buttons. I'll take that.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
Because she's a tank,
You've caused nothing but
And
trouble with
warrior,
your dirty tricks.
which is broken in this game when it's soloed.
Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulihyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Seems we were last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I want to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains even when I stand alone. Which is to say, I won't ask for your help when I need it. Of course, I know better than that now. But please do next time, because I really don't want to play something earlier in the second Promises game.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear, what hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
He's learning.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Into the Traverse. So, what's the state of Beck Traverse? Still being cleared, I assume. Hamun Rook said he would notify us as soon as work is done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Rocklamot's stolen keystone. Feet will be our last, after all. Oh, we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, funny story about that. Oh, I already got it back. We didn't tell them about this? What? When? Not to mention how. This is Baku Jaja we were talking about. I guess it's time to tell us. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Baku Jaja in single combat. Bravo. Well, what can I say? I had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Beck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, Isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. It is indeed the city where Kinter Ram first met the Dawn Servant. Surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Kinter Ram in Mamuk and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Explorer and the Mamuk Ja. But since that time, most of the Mamuk Ja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk. And while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear a great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Chokchi. If I am to be Dawn Servant, it is my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from and eat so much like the people. Besides, thank you for everything, Colonel Murik. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across the extra cinder field. Due southeast. Oh, how you have grown indeed. So anyway, fascinating. Can I just go this way and just cut through here? Going there. No, not yet. But that look, yeah, that looks like like I said, it looked like Makanalia Woods from FF10. Like I'm seeing 10 references a little here and there. I'll be honest, I haven't had a chance to really sit and listen to any of the real music in this game. Even when we were doing the trial for Valley Maganga, I did not really hear much of it because of all the sounds and stuff. And I was in a I was in a Discord call with people that were helping me through that. So I'm gonna have to just sit down and listen to the soundtrack later on. The Traverse will bring us straight into the Tika heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green. How you insisted this forest is green. It's not green, is it? Huh? Oh no, did I mess up? Yeah, I did. I did. Brian? The path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. Oh, so don't do what I just did? Ow. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Bakul Jaja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wak Lamont single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. That is true. We're probably dealing with a really bad ticking time bomb now. Because he's not prideful or like egotistical now. Now he's anxietied and mentally unstable, essentially. And those are that's the most dangerous kind of person you want to deal with. Alluring, isn't it? Oh, wow. Yeah, it does. Look, even the Wisp, they look like the Fae, like the, whatchamacallit? The Pine Flowers, from FF10. This whole thing is literally FF10. In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the growing rock. Hmm? Why? Huh? Paring stone. As you hold the paring stone in the salt glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of the many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to grow unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. Vedra, be merciful. There you are. Hmm? Hmm? Blue. It's all blue. Yeah. A far cry from the upper forest, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamok tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. MST. Ow. First things first. First. Ugh, I can't wait to be... I can't wait for everybody to be mean to us here, because that's probably what it's gonna be. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. And it begins. Begins! As this is also my first time visiting Momok, I have no experience interacting with the locales. But giving Henry's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. This is the big one. City of Silence. I'm gonna open this up, to be honest. I wasn't going to, but... So I think I might need this later. Because if it looks terrible, I'm not gonna bother. What the? Oh, I kinda like that. That looks fascinating. City of Silence. Oh, well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. Two streets need to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hermo's guidance, I suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Aaron Vero could come with us. Could come with me, and Alice can go with Crow. That leaves Ronald to accompany Waklama. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. The words may as well be imminent noise. Here, this citizen pays you. Man abruptly turns and leaves. No, that's how this is gonna be. Please tell me you've had better luck. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. You'd be surprised. Oh. I'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant's Elector. Could you tell us where they are? He's a merchant, so... How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody will even speak with us? Uh-oh. Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure to the west side of the city as quickly as you can.
Up there.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sorolja. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Ah. Then I guess that's the challenge.
The Channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Tuli Yolar's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid, when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed Elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Zoralcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Oh.
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja.
Yeah.
There we begin. I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
no matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Oh, we're doing this again?
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it! But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn. Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
All right. It's time for another break.